What is going on, shrimp keepers? This is Rob with flipaquatics.com, and today it is snowing here in Ohio, which means it is very cold, and this weekend's getting even colder. And with our new building, we weren't quite ready for this, so our insulation wasn't up to par. So needless to say, the shrimp room, the 125-gallon shrimp room, got extremely cold. And so I'm gonna walk you through today what we've been doing to keep it warm, the construction we've had to do, the things that we're still doing, what we're in the process of doing now, and hopefully we'll be able to solve this issue before it gets too bad. So most of the snow has already melted, which is a good thing, so it means the sun got it. But when you walk in, you used to walk in and this was wide open. So what we did, let me shut this door. What's up? We got Cryptic rips in the house. We built this huge box. So we framed this in, the backside in, and we put a ceiling on it. We actually did pegboard so that we can utilize this for our tools or maybe some of our backstock. We really didn't know what we're gonna use it for, but we wanted the option to be able to use it. And then Mark went to Joanne Fabrics and he actually got this plastic material and we cut it down. And so so this stuff is gonna hold the heat in. It still didn't make it warm down there. And if you guys remember, and I'll go down there and show you, we had a big blower. Like this is what it looked like. But here, I mean, that really did come out good. We had one of these, and I don't know the name for them, but we have one of those downstairs, and it's right up against a tank, so we couldn't really use it. We have the furnace guy scheduled, but this time of the year, the furnace stuff always takes a lot longer. They're overbooked. And so our big thing was getting this up because this back room stays pretty cold. And so that's what we worked on earlier in the week. And we got that done. We insulated all the walls really good. We insulated the ceiling really good. I installed 2 lights up in there. So you see there's an LED light, there's another one. Drywalled it all on the inside. So it's really coming along. But let me show you what we're working on down here. So here's the heater that's down here. It's a Resner heater, I remembered. Now you can see it goes right up to this. And we didn't have this service, so we didn't know if it worked. Luckily, Mark knew enough about it that he got it up and running. So it's running right now. And we angled these up. So it's barely even touching this board. So if you feel this thing, I mean, it's definitely warm to touch, but not warm enough that it's gonna catch anything on fire. And luckily the thermostat's still working. So we got it set just right under 70 degrees in here. And it's actually pretty nice. So if we have the thermometer, we'll see what the temperature is down here. So this is just, they use these for meat and we use them for our aquarium. So if you just turn that on, it'll give you a rough idea what the temperature is down here. It says it's 73, but I don't think that's the case. It might be. But yesterday, when we checked the temperature of these tanks, let's see what this one will say. Yesterday, these were at 62 degrees. Let's make sure it's touching the water. So it's sitting at 66 now, so it's come up 4 degrees since yesterday. But yesterday was 62 degrees, which is really, really cold. Now, the cool thing to know about shrimp, which is a good lesson to be learned, is they can actually survive way down into the 50s, probably even into the 40s. But once it gets a little bit colder than 40, you'll start seeing deaths. So you'll know, if you guys have ever bought from us, we only ship with heat packs if it's below 30 degrees or below 40 degrees. And so these guys were not happy, but they can definitely tolerate it. They slow down a little bit. They don't eat as much. So we got the top of the steps insulated, but we still have an issue, and that's what they're working on. But let me show you the other side first to really put it into comparison of what we're doing here. So if you look up, this is actually the other unit. So there's an upstairs that's a bunch of offices, and this is the outside door right there, and these are the steps that go up to it. And so this is not insulated. So we're losing all of our heat going up to the highest point, which is not a good thing at all. So we had to come up with a solution to frame this all in. Now, it doesn't look that tall, but that's probably about at least 10 feet, maybe 12 feet up in the air. And so to use 2 ladders to frame that all in, it was gonna be a super big pain in the butt. And so Mike actually luckily had scaffolding, and I'll show you what they're working on. So they're working on framing this in, and then we're gonna put some OSB up top. We're gonna insulate it real good, and that will prevent a lot of our heat loss from happening. The next thing we need to do is we need to install a fan, probably like right here. or up there to be blowing the hot air back down, because it's a lot hotter when you go up there. So we're coming up with some solutions. The other thing is, I don't think they're over here, but I overnighted some 300 watt heaters for all these aquariums, which I hate using heaters, but I thought it might be the only solution. Luckily we got the furnace working, and so hopefully we won't need the 300 watt heaters, but at least now we have them if we do need them. And so they're working on getting that done. But we also realized something cool, which I'll take you upstairs and show you that.
Show them. Redneck suspenders.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, come on.
Yeah, don't touch me, Mark.
He's got bungee cords on for suspenders.
Yeah. Listen, we don't own a belt because you're too cheap. You use bungee cords.
So when we go back upstairs, we're back in the back room again. We have this back room, and you can see we have like these crazy safes back here. When you look, there's the steps. They built this in here. We never thought of this, but there used to be a shelf here. We just knocked the shelf out, so we could build this frame up and just slide it in from up here. Less dangerous, makes it a lot easier on us. And then we're just gonna put some OSB for flooring. Mark will be able to use this for a tool room. And our head of maintenance, Mike.
He's head of maintenance, I resigned.
You resign?
Yeah.
So
Marcus loves working with me. Don't let him fool you.
no, you guys get along great.
Absolutely, dude. We're the dynamic duo around here. We're the only ones that are getting stuff done.
Only ones?
Oh yeah, dude. You know.
Nobody else?
Building wise, the rest of you guys aren't building nothing.
That's true. That's true.
You know.
And Mike, if we went to tap on into this.
So these guys are getting a lot done. So as soon as they get that side done, we're gonna knock this shelf out, and we'll be able to build the other side. And so that's actually gonna give us more room up here. And all in all, it's gonna be good. So you can see, like, look right there, there's air blowing. So this definitely needed insulated. So I'll show you guys in a little bit. We'll do another update, show you the progress of what Mike and Mark are getting done. No, you're good. And if you guys didn't know this, Mike has his own YouTube channel, Cryptic Riffs.
Riffs, guys, go check it out. I got 3 videos up. Definitely, if you watch them, hit that like button. Definitely hit the subscribe button, guys.
Yeah, he got 50 subs from the last video. I've never seen this guy more excited in my life. So it was awesome.
I've had a YouTube video. I got a channel too.
Dude, you don't post videos.
Yeah, I do.
They're diving videos.
Like
All right, go look up B. St. John. I'll put it in here. you guys can subscribe to Mark's channel too.
You're blowing my mind. Get me above 100.
That'll blow my mind too.
I just broke 100. So.
So this is awesome. They're getting stuff done. Man, what you got going on? What? Miscellaneous stuff? Okay. You got anything to say to everybody? No? Okay. You did a mouse video today. Your first video. I don't know if it'll come out on here or just for members, because it's really not that awesome of a video. But we had fun making it. Well, I'm back over in the new building. It is definitely darker now. It's I think it's like 5 o'clock. Maybe it's 5:30, something like that. But it's snowing again, so I'm glad that we got a lot done. I'll show you guys the progress. I'm really proud of Mark. He got a lot done. We took all the team members away. We did a quick meeting. We also got this done. Got our security system upgraded. But we had a meeting, and we just went over, like, you know, what next year's gonna look like, kind of get some things in place, like guidelines and stuff like that. So Mark went through here, and he got a lot done. So I'm really proud of him. So shout out to Mark for doing a lot of work. But check this out. He got this all framed up, and then we still have this one we got to break down. But let me show you from the basement. I'll take you guys down there right now. As you can see, it's pretty messy back here. So I'll show you the basement, and then we'll go from there. All right, so we're over in the basement now, or down in the basement, not over. But it looks really good. Mark actually he did a really good job. So now we just need to insulate this bottom, and then put a piece of wood up. Maybe, I don't know if we'll have space to put wood up or what we'll do, but we'll at least insulate this. So that's gonna save a lot of heat. And then Mark even came over here and started working on this. He got, I don't know how he did this. He got this by himself, and the dude's not, he's not handicapped, but he's got a really bad back. And so he, like, I don't know how he got that up there, but he got it up there all by himself and nailed it in while we were in our meeting. So use the scaffolding. So we have one more piece we got to finish out on Monday. But already, I mean, it's a lot warmer down here. And I'll show you. Let's go over here and see what the temperature is down here. So that heater, the resin heater, or resoner, or whatever you want to call it, it's been running non-stop since yesterday. And so, you open this up. It's like 70 degrees down here, which, considering how cold it is outside, I think it's like, I don't know, 30, something like that. This is actually really good. And because it's so warm over here, what happens is all this concrete warms up and it actually makes the whole building warm. So this is gonna be, it's gonna be a nice little system. The only thing is, I don't even want to know what our gas bill is gonna be from running this. So it'll be interesting, but more work to be done on Monday. I'll show you guys that in a future video, but maybe I'll show you in this video. We'll see, but definitely a lot going on. So Babyface Rob, Babyface Flip Aquatics, whatever you want to call it. I'm definitely growing it back. Well, I cut it on Monday. Today's Friday, so it's growing back fairly quick. Hopefully, it'll be gone by like next week. I'm praying. So hopefully by next Monday, it will be like a nice beard coming in, and I won't be as cold. I won't look so baby face. So we'll see. But I hope you guys are making it a great weekend, or had a great weekend up to this point. I know I'm gonna do some chicken stuff. Unfortunately, we had a chicken die yesterday, so we're really gonna try to insulate the coop to ensure that cold is not an issue, even though we don't think it is, but we just want to be safe. We always take the care of our animals to the highest priority. So that's what we're working on this weekend. So you guys make it a great weekend, or I hope you had a great weekend, and I will talk with you guys soon. And as always, God bless.